section is around visual bugs. The idea is that there's a lot of stuff you want to do with automated testing, but there's also a lot of stuff that the human does better than a computer. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you some of our basic functionality to aid manual testers using an automated testing tool, in this case Boozang. And if you want to have some very advanced image recognition or this kind of testing where you compare a screenshot from before and after, we would probably, in the commercial sector, the best one would probably be something like Apply tools, so you can check that out. If you want to do some basic visual testing, Boozang has some tool for that as well. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a module called bug reporting. Helps if I have the focus. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a test called visual bugs, just like the link. And as you can see, it's visual bugs, so we'll just put that URL in here. One thing worth noting here, which is not part of the visual bugs, but I forgot to mention it, that not only do you need to enter the URL here, you also have a URL, a test load policy. The default is that you load the test on the URL change, meaning if this URL changes, we reload the page. But you could also have a different policy. You can do it only when the host changes, which you almost never use, but these two are quite common. You could choose to never reload the browser window, and you can choose to always reload the browser window. And this you don't really have to think about. Usually URL change is the right option here. But there are times when, for instance, you have a certain test that is kind of based on the state of the browser window where it is from an old test. Then you want to make sure to put this into never reload. And you're going to notice that, but it's good that you're aware that these different policies exist.